Just before we look at the TA for Bitcoin, don't forget to visit our website, bpoi.uk. Have a look around, quite a lot of information on the website, and then you've got click here to sign up, so just click on this particular button. That takes you to bpoi.uk join. And then just have a look at the membership plan. So just want to do a month, $40, 6 months, $100, 12 months, $150. And we got some lifetime memberships as well, 49 lifetime memberships left, $200, so well worth the money. And then obviously take a look around the website and look at the different channels. If you want to join our free Telegram channel, just click on this button here. And then as long as you've got a Telegram account, just click on the view in Telegram and that'll take you to our free channel. We do post quite a bit of information in the free channel, and we'll answer any of your questions, whether that be on a setup that you're looking at or something that we've posted. Okay, cheers guys. Morning guys, 12:41 on Saturday. Just having a look at Bitcoin. So interesting move at the moment, and the bulls seem to be in town. Let me show you this key level. So 37,508. Okay, we've just turned this into resistance at the moment, which we haven't been able to do before. So if you look here, we rejected, moved up, rejected, moved up. And then we've had a number of 4-hour candle closes above this level, which is a promising sign, albeit still need to be a little bit cautious. Okay, if we have a look at the, just gonna have a look at the daily time frame. Okay, so this is the same level right here. Okay, so 37,508. You can see the significance of this level previously. When we broke out and retested this level, that's when we started the bull run. Okay, so we've moved above this level. If we can hold and then push off and continue to move higher, then it could be a very, very promising signal. Equally, if we go back further, we can see that this level has acted as support or resistance and has been the main catalyst for a bounce and resistance previously. So it's quite a significant level that Bitcoin is managing to hold at the moment. Just going to have a look at the indicators on the daily. So we've got bullish MACD cross, which is another promising signal. We've got the stock RSI moving upwards, but still quite low, still quite bearish, 35.31. And then we have the stock RSI moving up to overbought position, but not too worried. If this stays bearish and this starts to move up, the stock RSI will just remain pegged along the top, which would mean more upside basically. Okay, so promising moves from Bitcoin over the last 48 hours. But let's go back to the 4-hour time frame and just have a look here. So I'm just going to remove this, let's get rid of this circle. Okay, this double top is still in play. Okay, so we need to be aware of this double top scenario. What Bitcoin needs to do right now is put in another higher high. So we've had the low down here, and this is on the 4-hour time frame. So we've had a higher high. We then straight away had another higher high. Okay, we've had a higher low. Now we're looking for uptrend continuation. We're looking at that higher high. Doesn't even matter if it's $1 above previous higher high. We just need that higher high. So we're looking for Bitcoin to be around about here. So we're looking for that next leg up to turn potentially 38,453 into support and then trade in this area. Albeit I'll be quite happy to trade sideways in this area for a period of time until the indicators sort of cool off. So we're looking at the 4-hour being overbought at the moment. Ideally, if we can move sideways, this moves down. Okay, MACD remains bullish, moving upwards. Okay, when this then moves up, this moves up, this moves up, and we're trading in this area, strong probability we will break this upper trend line. Okay, so I'm still on the sidelines at the moment. I am still watching to see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous about, so this broadening wedge, this upper trend line here, we haven't been able to break this upper trend line just yet. Okay, also this double top. So personally, what I'm expecting at the moment, or what I'm personally waiting for, is a rejection here and then a move back down. Okay, or a rejection here but still a higher high. Okay, so just slightly higher than this one. Okay, so we might wick up, move back down, test this lower trend line, okay, or put in a lower high down here, and then basically target this upper trend line. So my buy opportunity would potentially be down in this area. Now, I don't know whether that's going to happen, but because Bitcoin is kind of trading underneath overhead resistance, in that we've got key level 39,592, upper trend line of the falling wedge that we've been trading in for some time, possible double top, and then resistance from this trend line here. I'm just thinking at some stage we're going to see a move down, and I would prefer to wait to see if there's that move down and then look to enter a trade on an altcoin position rather than trade here and then it moves down, okay, or trade here and then it moves up slightly and moves down. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for at the moment. I'm just being a little bit patient, and that's the key thing in this industry, is you just need to exercise patience. You don't need to be trading all the time, but as we keep saying, you just need to find that area of value as to where your next trade is going to be. And for me, I'm looking at Bitcoin holding some of the support levels down here. Okay, so even if we move up and then we retest this level and we trade sideways there, I'm still going to be waiting to see if we get that breakout, okay, just in case we see that move down. So if we get that breakout, I'm looking for a breakout above 39,592, a hold of this area, or a breakout and a retest of this trend line, and then a hold of 38,453, turn that into support, and then that would be my area of value for Bitcoin. And a possible long scenario, if I were margin trading, I would long Bitcoin potentially here, albeit being very wary of 45,432, okay, which isn't too far. It looks like it's far away, it's not too far away. Okay, so personally, I would say, not trading advice, but I would say just have a little bit more patience. This is good. You've possibly got a bull flag forming here. Okay, so a bull flag forming here. Bullish continuation pattern. We're looking for a breakout and move higher. Possible double top, move back down. As long as we then put in a higher low, you know, we're in an uptrend, continuation of the uptrend, and we can keep going higher. Okay, so I'm just exercising a bit of patience at the moment. Bitcoin dominance, so this is why you're seeing altcoins move better at the moment. Bitcoin dominance, we said yesterday, we need Bitcoin dominance to come down. So key test here is, do we lose this level? So 42.13 is support at the moment. Are we going to bounce here and move higher, or are we going to see this level move lower, and then hopefully Bitcoin move higher? So for the new members, Bitcoin dominance is key to altcoin movements. I'll go through it in more detail when I've got a bit more time. But essentially, if Bitcoin dominance is going down and Bitcoin is going up, altcoins start to rally. Okay, they start to perform really, really well. On the flip side, if Bitcoin is going down and altcoin, which is their chart, is going up, Bitcoin is going down and Bitcoin dominance is going up, altcoins crash, basically. Okay, don't perform particularly well. So when we're trading Bitcoin, we're looking at two things. We're looking at Bitcoin either moving up or sideways, and then we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, which is the chart we're on now, going down. Okay, the further Bitcoin dominance goes down, the better altcoins will do. So if we look at one, for example, okay, I've been watching one has been a fairly good coin recently, but let me go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we can kind of see the effects here, where actually let's go to the 1 hour time frame, you see it better, where Bitcoin dominance has been moving down, Bitcoin has been moving up, so altcoins have pretty much rallied. Okay, so one basically has made, in the last 24 hours, I would say, around about 11.59% and still going. So keep an eye on one. When this moves down, if Bitcoin moves down and one moves down, I would certainly keep an eye on one, because it's been performing well, and there's been some news about one recently, which I'll look to post shortly. But one has just broke above this particular resistance line, so we've just turned that into support. But we've got this upper trend line here. Okay, so we may see a rejection here and a move downwards, and that would sort of tie in with Bitcoin at the moment. So one is moving with Bitcoin in a way. So if Bitcoin moves up to this level, I'm pretty sure one would then move up to this level. If Bitcoin gets rejected and we see a move down, I would say one would get rejected and move down as well, and then your area of value for one is around about this pocket here. Okay, so keep an eye on one, and then other altcoins are also moving well. Luna, just keep an eye on Luna. There's some bad press about Luna at the moment, so you can see where it's crashed out of this parabolic curve. So we're just watching Luna at the moment, because Luna might see some more downside. I got 43.07 as a possible buy opportunity, so keeping an eye on that area, and I've got an alert set just in case it does drop down. SPX has been pumping, so prior to the close, SPX was pumping, so SPX is doing fairly well. DXY kind of moving sideways at the moment. Keep an eye on Coty. Okay, Coty just moved out of a pattern. Coty moving well, still moving with Bitcoin though. Mana again moving well, so all coins are doing okay at the moment. We're not seeing these massive gains that we sometimes see, but you know, we're still very bearish on Bitcoin, so we just need to bear that in mind. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these, but I am looking, depending on what happens here, hopefully we'll be able to start posting setups again with a degree of confidence that they're going to play out. At the moment, whenever we post, if we were to continue to post setups, I think the setups would just be null and void on the basis that Bitcoin is very bearish and moving down. Okay. So the only other thing to bear in mind is where Bitcoin is overall, and we keep saying the same things, but it's important to repeat these things because it's important to know when to actually start trading fully, I guess. We need to break this trend line here. Okay, let's bring the SMAs onto the page as well. 1 second. Okay, so, okay. Got a way to go yet for the SMAs. So we're looking to break this up. The key thing right now is to break this upper trend line. Okay, break this upper trend line, retest, start to move higher. If we start to move higher, then we've got some positive signals that Bitcoin might finally be out of this bear market. So everything is focused on right now is focused on this upper trend line. Okay, you've got the 21 SMA coming in here. Okay, so that's likely to act as resistance. But let's keep an eye on this trend line. Let's hopefully we can trade sideways above 37,508 and then attempt to break out from this upper trend line. And how great would that be? That would be amazing too. If you think we've been in this run since, you know, 27th of October, the high 10th of November, and then, you know, all the way down. How many days have we been in this run date range? Okay, if I go from the top, the high, so far 80 days we've been in a bearish scenario, and just no fun to trade. Almost 3 months. So let's see, hopefully we can hold this level, break out of this falling wedge that we're trading in, and then start to look at new patterns and new designs and new support and resistance, and look to trade the hell of it for hopefully a couple of months. What we don't want to see, and this is kind of what happened here, okay, so what we don't want to see is this parabolic move up and then it's over. Okay, if we can see a prolonged, you know, if we can see an upward movement from Bitcoin for 3 months, 4 months, you know, that would be amazing trading. But if we get again this parabolic move up, you kind of, you know, your run is almost over in a few days. So if we take the start to the high, 19 days, or, you know, to the first sort of high point there, and then, you know, 40 days to the all-time high, you know, we're already 80 days in a bear run and may continue downwards. So the ideal scenario for Bitcoin is we gradually and slowly move up, and it takes 6 months to get back to here. But in that 6 months, we're constantly putting in higher highs and higher lows. That to me would be an amazing trading period, and you would make a lot of money in that period. What we don't want to see is this. We don't want to see this from Bitcoin. It's just no good to anybody. Unless you're buying here and then selling here. But there's still such a short period of time that you're missing out on, you know, a huge amount of opportunities with regards to altcoin trading. So so let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and let me know if you've got any questions. And yeah, have a good weekend. I'm away today, back tonight, so I'll check on things tonight. I've got alerts set, so I'll hear the alerts should anything trigger, and I'll try and keep you updated. And then yeah, let's have a look tonight, and like I say, hopefully all being well, we can start posting some setups. But it's just high risk at the moment, and number one rule: protect your wallet. Protect your wallet at all costs. If you've got your wallet, if you've got money in your wallet, you can keep trading forever. Basically, what you don't want to do is, let's say you've got a wallet of 5,000, and in this run where you've been trying to trade, and every time you've tried to trade the upswing, you've lost, upswing, lost, upswing, lost, upswing, lost. This is why we're not posting setups, because essentially we're in a downtrend. Never trade against the trend. Okay, so your 5,000 that you started with up here, because you think Bitcoin's going up and it doesn't, Bitcoin's going up and it doesn't, going up and it doesn't. You've got key levels that Bitcoin needs to break out of before you can say we're in an uptrend again. Okay, and if you're trading against the trend, you're losing, and I would imagine your 5,000 now is probably worth, and this is if you're holding, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's dropped 52%. So your 5,000 is now worth 2,500. But if you're trading altcoins, your 5,000 is probably worth 1,500 at the moment. Okay, and you're like holding forever, and you're unable to trade. So this is why in bear markets we're a little quiet, but in bull markets we're busy looking for the best setups. And in bear markets you should be educating yourself and learning. In bull markets you should be practicing what you've learnt. Okay, so you're learning moving down, you're trading and practicing moving up, learning moving down, trading and practicing moving up, unless you're margin trading, and then you're shorting the market. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and have a good weekend, guys. Don't forget volatility over the weekends, particularly Sunday nights before the market opens on a Monday. So if you are trading and you do see some strong movement from Bitcoin today, just be wary that Sunday night we often see a bit of a dip before the markets open on a Monday. So just keep that in mind as well. All right, trade safely. Cheers, bye.